Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Cask 529. I'm Brian.
And I'm Shauna.
And we're back with another edition of What's in the Glen Wednesday. All right, everybody. So we're going to go with the random draw where my lovely assistant...
We got Rex chewing in the background already.
Rex is chewing his bone. A4.
A4.
Rex chewing on a bone. Shauna messing around with the samples. It's November. I'm wearing shorts. Nobody knows what the weather's going to be like.
I know. Yesterday was really nice. Did it almost hit 80 yesterday? Because I know it was really nice.
I think it was 80 or 81 yesterday, actually.
Yeah, we'll take it. Here in Ohio, definitely take that. In November. I'd take it all winter long. Well, yeah. Besides Christmas it could snow a little bit.
It could snow a little bit on Christmas
Eve. Doesn't need to get too cold. Just, high 30s, mid 30s with a little bit of snow. I guess it needs to be about 31.
She's getting awful picky.
Just a light dusting.
Before I forget, if you'd hit that like button, we'd really appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. And drop us a comment.
Yes.
All right.
Wednesday.
Cheers.
Cheers. This one got a little bit of heat to it.
A little bit, yeah. I'm a little bit stuffy from sawdust, but it's still coming right through.
A lot of caramel and char notes. The caramel's really poking through with some vanilla. Definitely reminds me of a true bourbon. I don't think it's finished. I don't think it's anything like that. This is
a lot of char.
Yeah. The caramel, the vanilla. I'm ready to dig in.
You don't waste no time. Really deep.
No spice on it.
A little? I'd say a lot.
No. You're right, it's a lot. A pack and a punch too. That Kentucky hug, it's all the way down. It's been a while since we've had one that kind of did that. Of course, we haven't had bourbon the last couple of days either.
No. I don't know. I guess Sunday night maybe we'd add a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we did a show and but we only had one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's really...
We really behaved this week.
We've been good.
Yeah.
Really rich, deep, and really coats your palate.
It does. The heat's still right there for me, so that was the first sip of the day, and so I've got to...
Mine's wall-to-wall heat. It's from this cheek to this cheek, all the way across my tongue. Now that we've tasted it, the nose is kind of a little mellower.
Yeah. Those caramels and the vanillas are coming through. A lot of sweetness with the baking spice. Still packing that punch of heat. So it wasn't because it was the first sip of the day. Nice. It's so... Yeah, it coats your mouth. Tastes really familiar, like extremely familiar.
It does.
I really feel that we've had this. Go ahead, take a little drink because that's a little bit hot.
I don't blame you. That second sip though was a lot. It didn't lose anything as far as flavor profile goes. It was a lot tamer as far as the heat and the spices went. That's really good. What are you thinking?
Nice oak. Spice, a little bit of mint. Caramel, vanilla. A little bit of your brown sugar.
Just as you were saying mint, I got like spearmint on my nose.
Oh yeah?
like I was chewing a stick of spearmint gum and I breathed it.
I hate to say this. I'm going out there on a limb because I feel like this is really, really familiar. Like we really had this one recently. I'm going Old Forester on this.
Well, that narrows it down.
Yeah. I don't know which one, but I truly feel
It has the profiles that
it is an Old Forester product.
it's really, profiles lend themselves to what we had Friday night.
Yeah, and I know that I only had a couple.
Yeah,
Of
you didn't
them?
really even you just had a couple sips.
No, but I forget which ones I had, but I'm pretty sure I had the blue and maybe the black, I think, is what Mark served me up, but I can't remember. But this really reminds me of one of them. The heat on this, it's not, I'm going to say it is probably the single barrel Old Forester, which I think that's the blue, right?
I believe, yeah.
Because I'm prepared to say that this one, it's in the high 120s. I don't think it's in the 130s, but I'm going to say like 128 proof. 127, 128.
It's not the Green Label rye because
No,
the Green Label rye was a lot smoother and mellower than this. This is smooth, but it was just a lot easier. It was a real nice sip for that rye, and that was due to me. I'd never had it.
I can tell you, it should be warmer, or I mean, I should say, it should be cooler outside because this one really warms you up. And I think my body temperature has raised like 10 degrees.
I think you're right on this.
I'm going to stick with Old Forester. I don't know if that's what it is. I'm used to getting them wrong, so that's okay.
I don't know that we've ever agreed on one. But
Are you thinking it's Old Forester?
I think I'm going to go with you on this one.
And the heat I'm getting off of this, and watch me be wrong, but it's in the high 120s. Might be in the 130s, but definitely in the high 120s. And so I think it's a single barrel one because the other Old Foresters, I think even the Whiskey Row series is only like 115, the highest. And this one burnt, like I get that true Kentucky hug all the way down the whole time.
But did that mellow up for you after the first sip?
It
Because
did.
mine did. For me, it
However, I'm a little weaker than you are when it comes to. That's why maybe it's a hazmat. Because let me tell you, it's really burning.
did. I don't think it's a hazmat.
I don't think it is either because it didn't burn a hole in my tongue, but it's really burning. I don't know. So I'm going to Old Forester. I'm going to say it has to be the single barrel if it isn't Old Forester because it's a high proof.
Yeah, I think so. And I imagine those vary a little bit.
Are you
those
really like
bottles.
completely going with me?
I'm going to say between 130 and 135.
Okay.
on the proof.
You're ready to be wrong because you know I never get these right.
Yeah, I know. But you talked me right into it this time. Drum
All
roll,
right.
please.
This one came to us from RJ the Fed.
Thanks, RJ.
Yes. It is Old Forester. Single barrel proof. 129.4 proof.
Dang.
So we got one right. Would you, if I wouldn't have said Old Forester, would you have got it though? Like, would you have picked it?
I don't know if my mind would have gone to Old Forester.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd have been pretty close on the proof.
Because I was going to go Jack Daniels. I really was.
No, I wouldn't have agreed with that.
I was going to go not with the Jack Daniels rye. I was going to go for Jack
I'm
Daniels
just saying
single
that
barrel.
the profile I think the profile is a whole lot different.
Yeah. Hey, good job.
Good job. We got one.
This is like the
Pretty
first
close.
one.
We were really close to nailing it.
Yeah, I mean, I said the high 120s.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess you had the
feel like-
bottle right.
Yeah.
We might have
Because it's a single
surrounded the
barrel, so
proof.
they all come in different proofs.
Yeah, and I think we have one of those, don't
All
we?
right, so yeah, I'm going to see what proof it is. One second, guys.
Our shelves that were supposed to be on
Ours
the bottle.
is 129.9, and that's 129.4.
4.
Yep.
Great bottle. Great pour. That's a
Yes.
great pour. Thanks, RJ.
Yes, thank you. Enjoyed that. Well, no, I don't know. It's kind of still warm there.
She enjoyed it. She enjoyed it. It's got to be warm to cool off.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, so I think that's all we had, right?
It is.
All right. So thanks for joining us for What's in the Glen Wednesday. And until next time, be safe, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.